WrestleMania 38, did that go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows? Like, you're out there, you're shredding in this entrance in front of...
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be like this documentary too. It was like, oh yeah, like it's being filmed all day. I'm like, oh, it's your first WrestleMania, and then we're gonna ask you like after the match, and then I just like blow my tendon. And by the way, when people say like, oh, I tore my quad, because I see that all the time, and it's like they're still walking and stuff. It's like, what did you tear, bro? What did you tear? Because my tendon was like ripped off the bone on both sides and ripped all the way through. So that was a serious injury.
So you didn't tear your quad?
No, but that's like the tendon. But when people say I tore my quad, I'm just kind of questioning like what exactly they tore of their quad, because it's like I tore my like quad tendon. You know what I'm saying? So when people say like, oh, I tore my lat, and it's like, oh, it just hurts to move. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't, it's a micro tear, like, you know what I'm saying? Like lifting weights, you tore it, because like this is a pretty serious tear. And like even when I was cleared, I still wasn't. I'm still not 100%.
Did you know instantly that?
Oh my God, yeah. I was trying to like push my kneecap down because it was like up. You know what I mean? So I thought it was like a dislocated. I don't know. I'm not a freaking, botanist, scientist. You know what I'm saying?
But the second you get the weight on your shoulders, your knee just gave out?
No, it was when I was shifting my weight back. So I was basically in this, and this is another thing too. Like, I did this like we walked through this spot like 5 times like early in the morning. Basically, it's like, all right, what should we do? And okay, we'll do this. And it's like, all right, let me see how that feels. And one time, the weight was kind of pitched me forward. So I was like, all right, well, I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to split my stance. You know what I mean? Like a staggered stance. I'm going to have one leg in front of the other. That way I'll have balance. You know what I'm saying? If it goes forward, I can be more balanced. And if it goes back, whatever. And because my stance was like that, so once all that weight was like really loaded on me all unevenly and wonky, once I took a step back, like the way my knee was planted, it was just like all quad, basically, to absorb that.
On one leg.
Yeah. Well, and I don't really know. Maybe it was just a combination of warming up too, and maybe it was a combination of like walking through it in the morning and like being not warmed up, because we just walked through it, and one time I was like, oh, I felt kind of funky. So I don't know if that kind of led to a tiny little tear or something in the tendon. Yeah. And then going out there, and because you know how like these matches are, or like maybe people don't, but they change on the fly. You know what I'm talking about? So I think I know, but again, I'm always at war of what I should and shouldn't say. But I was supposed to kind of start the match. You know what I mean? And they're just like, I don't know, the match starts. It's like, oh, they cut time. It's like it's the first match and time's cut. It's like, okay. So, I guess I won't start. And then once I got in there, I don't know, I guess I wasn't warmed up. We're the first match of WrestleMania too. So it's not like I had too much time to warm up. It's just a crazy day. And then once everything happened, I shifted the weight back, and it was my muscle, I guess, was firing so hard, it just ripped the tendon off the bone. I'm like craziest tear ever.
How much did it hurt?
Well, at the time it was adrenaline, so it hurt, yeah, but like it was more just like, holy shit, I was supposed to gorilla press this guy. So I'm thinking I could push my kneecap back into place. So then
people thought it was a spot. They didn't know.
I know. Yeah.
And now you're part of the Torn Quad Club. You know who else is in that club, right?
Yeah.
Triple H, Kevin Nash, Vince McMahon.
I know.
Yeah.
All the greats.
and Rick Boogs.
Yeah. I tore mine a lot cooler though than everyone else tore theirs.
at least yours.
Yeah.
Well, Triple H's was kind of cool.
Was it?
Yeah, he was at least going to like hit Jericho from behind.
But that's cool.
He didn't have two dudes up on his shoulders.
A step, you know what I mean? So that's the thing too. People are like, oh, he's so weak. It's like, brother, I'm weak, dude. It's like those tears. I don't know. They're just crazy how they happen, or I don't know. But maybe it was like we had SmackDown that night, and then we had the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? And then it was like wake up early because it's WrestleMania, so call time's like super early, and it was walk through stuff and do like interviews, and then basically before you knew it was the match. So I don't know if it was also like just lack of recovery and not warming up and all that. Because dude, I've done some crazy lifting shit. I've never gotten hurt. So to get hurt on that, it's like, wow.